Alright. Alright. Let's get some people in here. I mean, it's cloudy today, but yeah, we're expecting to be in the 80s today. Blazebro Gaming, Michael, hello you guys. Okay, I can hear myself really good today. So, Alexis, thank you for tuning in. So anyways, guys, hello and welcome to the All That Shi-Banga-Bang podcast. I am your host, Ronnie, and let's get down to business. I see Matt the Cat and 1-800-AWESOME-SAUCE. Alright, so you saw the thumbnail of today's episode. So yeah, funny story. I actually saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie recently. I think it was this past Monday. And I posted a poll on my community post, my community tab. And the majority of you say that you guys have seen the movie already, while a few of you haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. As much as yeah, I might have seen this movie, but like for the time being, until I do my review on this movie, I will try not to do any spoilers. I will save that for my review. Is that good? Time to talk about the Mario movie. I'll see it today because Fridays are for movies and gaming. Definitely go check it out. You'll enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. So now that the Super Mario Bros. Movie is a thing, thanks to Nintendo and Illumination, in my mind I was like, man, they make a great team here. It was like, you gotta love the animation. Like, Illumination made it happen. And word on the street is, Disney is getting scared. They made Disney scared for once. Disney's probably looking at this like, oh my gosh, hopefully our Little Mermaid movie is gonna perform okay. It's like they're already seeing other animation studios setting the standard. Yeah, they totally outdid themselves with Mario. And Disney is seeing that. They're seeing that. Yeah, they're definitely seeing that. Okay, Illumination did a really great job with Mario. I agree strongly. It's like the likeness of the characters, what they do, what they're all about. You know, and then Shi-Banga-Bang. Hello, Tien, and welcome to the welcome to the live stream. I got tongue-tied there for a second. Sorry. Oh my gosh, don't get me started with the Peaches song. It's like there was one point where that song was #1 on trending on YouTube. And I even took a screenshot of it. I know it's not #1 on trending anymore. There's like something else that took the spot, but it actually rode the wave of doing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me bring my pink lemonade over here, because we got a bunch to talk about. Alright, so Chicken Studios in the chat. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I agree the Peaches song is corny. Yeah, I would definitely let it pass. In fact, I have a couple of videos. Well, I had one video cooked up, and I have a couple of fan art pieces that are in the oven right now. Okay, well, let me just show you guys. So, you guys are getting something special right now. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Full screen. It's got the corn. It's got the corniness. Alright. So, since Junior Boy is not going to be able to, what was I going to say? Okay, so Junior Boy is asking for another break tomorrow on the fan comic, the Larry Boy Trio fan comic. So I was thinking instead of doing that, we can do this for the live stream tomorrow. You watch me color this I want to say magnum opus, not quite. I'll call it a masterpiece. This it's like I want to say magnum opus, but I'm trying to say masterpiece. God dang. So how about I color this in live stream tomorrow? What do you guys think? In fact, let me know in this poll right here. Banner live stream of Bowser Luigi. It's like, yes. Or, I'll think about it. ... Yes. You dang straight is the king of the Koopas. Okay. Alright, so I got a poll going. It was like, yeah, I know had a... well, Junior Boy's not gone. It's just he needs to take a break. It's like he told me like next Saturday to do the fan comic live stream. Guys, try not to put spoilers in the movie. Because there are a few people that haven't seen it yet. Yeah, so I'm trying to be respectful to the people who haven't seen it. That's okay. That's okay. What else was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'll do a spoilers review eventually, but I'm still working on it. Until then, I just gotta respect the fact that some people haven't seen it yet. I know some people in the comments, like when I did that poll yesterday, some of you haven't watched the movie yet, and y'all are still like trying to go and see it. I think BlazeBro Gaming mentioned that they have yet to see it, so yeah. Definitely check it out. It's definitely worth the money. I mean, it's a good popcorn movie. Even by just looking at the trailers alone, it's like, yeah, you're going to get that feeling of FOMO, fear of missing out. Because before then, like during the Easter weekend, it's like a lot of my friends, one by one, they've seen the movie, and it's like, oh my gosh, I want to see this movie. Hi Jedi, hello and welcome. It's like, I want to see this movie, and then it's like, that's it, Monday would be the day. So I headed over to the movie theater, got my ticket, and like the showing that I went to, there was like a very few people there. Well, obviously because the kids are at school. So definitely, yeah, I caught it when school was still in session. Yeah, and this way it's not a crowded house, you know. But I guarantee you, it was probably hectic and crowded, like on opening night and on Easter weekend. And did you know that movie has it's broken like box office records? You take a look at mainstream media, take a look at the news right now. Yeah, definitely is a long time no see. And speaking of, Rebecca is in the chat. How are you doing today? So anyways, that movie is breaking box office records. And I know that the reviews are in and mine's going to be coming up soon. But hey, it's like, yeah, I have no regrets going to the movies to see this. I mean, I even told you guys that I was going to go and see this in a theater. It's like, and you look on my Instagram. Hang on, let me pull up my Instagram real quick. Pull up my Instagram. Pull up my Instagram. I don't know why I just went into song. I'm just like super happy today. And when I saw this movie Monday, it's like I was like in cloud 9. Definitely cloud 9. Yeah, I didn't really bother to get popcorn when I was there. All I got was a drink because a lot of their stuff is overpriced. Alright, so I'll start with Puss in Boots, The Last Witch. Best DreamWorks movie ever. Yeah. Okay, is there a lag? No worries, LBF, you do you. You're the only you. Okay, let me see. Alright, so this was posted on my Instagram. Alright, so this was my ticket to go see this movie. Yeah, it only cost me $6.22. And guess what? I dressed for success. I dressed for the occasion. I had my Bowser shirt. I had the collar and the cuffs. I mean, seriously, I was like so excited. I was so happy. Yeah, that face was me like on my way to go see this movie. And I know this part looks a little blurry, but that was me like taking a picture of the sign. Yeah, I got to see this movie at 12 o'clock at noon. Monday noon. It was like, I couldn't stop shaking the camera. I was trying to keep the camera still so I can like click. But I was just like super excited, and I used the hashtags movie, cinema, moviegoer, Super Mario Bros. Like, I was just super happy at the time. And it's like, once I got home from the movie, it's like I couldn't wait to start doing fan art, which is what I've shown you just now. Which, basically, let me see. Speaking of, let me see the poll that we have right now. Okay, I'll leave the poll up for just a little bit longer. You see we have 6 votes. But yeah, I'm starting to do fan art. It's like, that movie was really, really good. That it inspired fan art from yours truly. Definitely from yours truly. It's like, how can it skip frames? It's like, Yahoo! I'm rich. I'm wealthy. Ding ding ding! Awesome Sauce wins a giant check for $500,000. Okay, so, oh, you were wearing the Luigi cosplay? What you gonna do, Kenny? Oh, if you haven't seen the fan art I did, Rebecca. Okay, let me full screen this again so that I can. Yoshi! Okay. And it's like, I even promised myself, like, before watching this movie, that I was going to stay away from the reviews online, because I didn't want anything or everything spoiling it. So now that I've seen the movie, it's like, oh my gosh, finally I could watch the reviews. Finally. Because that's the thing. And again, it's because, like, the fear of missing out, FOMO. I actually seen some people wearing Mario costumes at the theater I went to. Well, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Just like you, Awesome Sauce. Had to throw that in there. Yeah, I know some of the reviews are insane. But it's like, well, let people have their own opinion about the movie. Like, if you had fun, you had fun. There's no arguing about that. I wore Mario shirt and Cappy hat. Yeah, I saw the post you made, Matt. That was amazing. That was so cool. I even saw a lot of people wearing Mario shirts in the theater, and I felt right at home. Yeah. I think there was like a few kids that went to the screening that I went to. I guess they didn't have school at the time, but like there was just like a handful of kids at the time. But they weren't bothersome, you know. It's like, I think if I had to guess, there was a group of 3, another group of 3 people, maybe like 10, 15 of us in the theater, like when I went to the theater to go see the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And again, this was on a Monday, so kids were at school at the time, obviously. Is like, Yeah, he better not, or he'd get his butt whooped again. People were criticizing before the movie was even shown. Because forcing an agenda. Alright, so when did it all start actually? Well, we might as well talk about like the trailers and how we got here in the first place. Because the trailers were the selling point. So let's talk about the teaser. The teaser that they gave us on the Nintendo Direct. A lot of people were excited. Like, we had no idea what was in store for us until that teaser trailer played. Critics review in the 50s and the audience review in the 90s. Yep, but that's according to Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, but I don't think that should. I don't think that should discourage people from going to see the movie. It's like, let people form their own opinion on a movie, you know? Alright, so we'll get a couple of more minutes on the poll here. They know what we want and they're here for us. Definitely. Alright, so like I was saying, we had no idea what Nintendo and Illumination was going to give us until the teaser trailer played. And what we got for those couple of minutes was amazing. What did we see first? The first thing you see is the animation. The animation was spot on. And we were just like, no way. And then we're introduced to our characters. We get Kamek, or I don't know how you pronounce that guy's name. We got the Koopa Wizard, basically, introducing Bowser. And then, like, when the big old stone mouth opens, it's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna see Bowser. And that was in the teaser trailer. So you could bet that Bowser was the selling point at the time. Because of how he looked, the voice acting, oh my god, Jack Black did a really good job. And we noticed that in the teaser trailer. Yeah, I know some people were a little upset before that Chris Pratt was going to play Mario, but I think people warmed up to that fact at this point. So can't argue with that. So yeah, the teaser trailer comes out and that just got our imaginations running wild. I think the teaser trailer came out in October. I think. Yeah. It was like sometime last year. And a lot of people were like super amazed. You see like all these reaction videos to the teaser trailer. And it's like people are amazed. And then sometime later we get the second trailer. They tell us more about what's going on. That Luigi is brought forth. Like he's brought to Bowser and Bowser's intimidating him. Just like this fan art dictates. Yep. And speaking of this fan art, let's end the poll here. So, alright, let me see. Alright, so the majority of you want a fan art live stream tomorrow featuring this in place of the fan comic. Now, the fan comic's gonna return, Yeah. The fan art live stream, like, yeah, that's gonna return eventually. I just gotta talk to Junior Boy about it. Okay. Came up with the concept for other voice casts for a sequel. Um, hmm. I'd rather not post it here, Matt. Yeah, I think that would count as spoilers. So sorry. If Luigi is involved, I am in. I could do a great Luigi voice. Oh, that's pretty cool, Rebecca. Alright, so anyways, in place of the fan comic, it'll be this tomorrow instead. But don't worry, I'm still working on the fan comic. Yeah, even behind the scenes, I'm still working on it, you know. Alright, that is no problem, Matt. Thank you for asking. Definitely no problem. Alright, so where was I? Oh, yeah, the second trailer. They gave us a little bit more information on what's going on what to expect. Alright, so obviously, Luigi's in trouble, right? And then Mario wants to go save him. So that was a lot of information in the second trailer. But now come the final trailer. Didn't really give us new information other than like more of what we learned in the second trailer. But we were still optimistic. Either way, as a Bowser fan, like, all those trailers gave me my Bowser fix. So I was sold. I was already sold, like, from the beginning when they showed off Bowser for the first time. Alright. Wanted Charles Martinet to play Mario in the movie, but Chris Pratt did a very good job playing Mario. Yeah, they even said Charles Martinet would have a few cameos. So it's not like they shut out Charles Martinet altogether. Yeah, I especially like the Rainbow Road parts because it's totally reminiscent of Mario Kart, obviously. It's like, yeah, when you see the trailers, you'll get the references right away if you're a Mario fan. So when I saw the second trailer, it's like, no way, they're doing like a Mario Kart type scene. And obviously they picked the right track, like Rainbow Road. Alright, so I'm gonna switch gears here. I'm gonna definitely switch gears. Alright, you cannot make a Mario movie without the Rainbow Road. That's right. And speaking of making movies, I was thinking about this like for a couple of days. I've been sitting on this movie for like almost a week now. It's been like 4 days since I've seen the movie. Almost fell off, just like the real Rainbow Road. Yeah. Okay, Rainbow Road is a reference to one of the original Super Mario Kart for SNES. Yeah, let's just say there are a lot of references in this movie. Or what people call Easter eggs. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Anyways, so I've been sitting on this movie for almost a week. 4 days. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, since this movie was so successful despite the reviews and everything, it's like, what else can Nintendo do? What else can they do? Like, what movies? So, yeah, I put together a list on my phone on what movies they should consider doing next. Oh my god, this was on top of my list. Yeah, this one. Hang on, let me. Interested in doing. Alright, so some of you guys have some pretty good ideas there. Well, here are the ones that I came up with, and it's all because of like I've played these games. Yeah, I don't think I've never played Kirby, but I've heard a lot of great things about Kirby, so that's an option. Yeah, also Zelda Breath of the Wild, especially. You know how successful Breath of the Wild is. And Star Fox is another fan favorite. Again, I never played those video games, but I've heard great things about them. So, yeah, I wouldn't knock them out. Yeah, I gotta resist spoiling too, because I'm gonna be doing a review on that movie pretty soon. Like, I'm writing the script already. It's like I'm writing my script, and yeah, by the time that my review comes out, it's like a lot of people, like 90% of the whole world would have probably seen it. So yeah, I'm just like doing my review and buying time. Yeah. All right, so these are the hang on, let me. All right. All right, let me zoom in. All right. So, yeah, I really want this to happen now. I want a Luigi's Mansion movie from Nintendo. I mean, there's like 3 video games in the franchise already. It's a good franchise. So, maybe, just maybe Nintendo can consider like doing a movie on Luigi. This would be it. Like, I don't care if they like adapt from the first game, or like do a combination of like the 3, like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and Luigi's Mansion 3. There's like so many possibilities. And in the teaser trailer, it's like when Luigi is running away from the dry bones. That's like the first thing that came to my mind was Luigi's Mansion. That was in the teaser trailer when I saw the teaser. Okay, now you're speaking Matt's language. Well, so when a Kirby and Captain Toad. Oh my god, even Charlie Day wants a Luigi's Mansion movie? Wow, that's good for him. For those of you who don't know, Charlie Day is the voice actor for Luigi in the movie. So, yeah, even the voice actor is wanting this movie to happen, wanting Luigi's Mansion to be a movie. Again, there's like so many possibilities. There's a good premise, and everybody loves a good story about Luigi. It's like, you think Nintendo and Illumination might make a Donkey Kong film? Say it in the group DMs. Okay. I mean, that can also be a possibility too, because Donkey Kong is another Nintendo favorite. I mean, even though I haven't played any of the Donkey Kong games, it's like I kind of sort of been exposed to him through like Mario Kart, through Mario Party, you know. Alright, so I definitely see this as a thing. If Nintendo wants to make a movie of it. Yeah, they can get together with Illumination. It's like that settles it. That settles it. Nintendo and Illumination make a really great team. They do, I promise you. Okay, so let me see what else I have on my list. See what else I have on my list. Okay, so we discussed Luigi's Mansion being a possible movie idea. Because that's what they are, ideas. And I think someone mentioned Super Smash Bros., which is another good option. Okay, so this next one, yeah, and there's proof that they can work together. Definitely. Alright, so let me find another image here. Let me find another image here. Ba, 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 ba. I don't even know why. Doink. Okay. Alright, so for this next idea, please, 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 please hear me out on this. So, I was thinking, because I play a lot of the Mario Party games back in the day, like especially with Mario Party 7, and I've also played Mario Party Superstars, and I even played Super Mario Party. So I grew up with the franchise. So I was like, well, how are we gonna make this into a story? Well, what if Bowser decided to like capture all the characters and make them play the game in order to escape? So it would kind of be like Left 4 Dead or whatever. Have you guys heard of that video game? But it's like, it'll be fun and exciting, and it'll be like innovative. And heck, if one of the boards like happens to be like Bowser's castle, instead of the floating castle that Bowser rides in, like in the movie, is like, yeah, like, I kind of see this being a thing too. It's like for some reason. And I just giving you the potential plot. Like, Bowser captures everyone, throws them onto this board, and is like, hey, you guys need to play in order to escape. It'd just be like the Hunger Games or something like that. And whoever gets as many superstars or actually obtains a star can take on Bowser in a huge, huge fight. And it's like life or death. And I know some people like harbor resentment to Mario Party 10 because people have said that the Bowser Party mode is broken. But it's like, since I'm a Bowser fan, it's like I'm kind of turned on to that. I'm like interested in playing that game even though it didn't do too well, like receptionally. I don't know, it's just me. It's just me. In order to give Bowser a lot more stuff to do, like this would be his playground. It's like a lot of possibilities, folks. And I even got fan art of that. Let me exit out of here and show you guys another fan art project that I've been working on for so long now. But it kept getting pushed back. Let me... Alright, I think I got it. Yep. Yep. That's the one. Look at that. Alright, so this is like a fake, it's a fan art type, concept. If Bowser, had his own, Mario Party-like video game, I'd call it Bowser Party. And it would be like on the Nintendo Switch. Ready, turn it up. It's like Bowser gets to make the rules, and I forgot his name. Bowser Jr. Duh. Is like pointing and laughing at the heroes. And Kamek is like feeling the magic. Yeah, this would be like a real fun game to play. So if they don't do a movie about this, then I at least want a video game based on this concept, you know? I at least want a Nintendo Switch game that has this. And again, I'm calling it Bowser Party. Where anything could happen. Well, I like how I did Bowser. Bowser Jr. And there's a dice block. Like, be careful when you roll, because something can happen. That's part of the game. Yeah, I'm thinking about submitting this to Game Informer and being featured in their magazine. So, wish me luck on that. They should make a movie about 1,000-year door. I mean, that's also a possibility because it's got good storytelling, it's got good characters, according to Matt the Cat. So, definitely. I mean, that could be on the table as well. Imagine the Super Mario Bros. Game based on the Mario movie. I mean, why not? But then again, it's like too easy, you know? Not a bad idea. Reminds me of the plot of Mario Party DS. I used to have Mario Party DS. Like, the only downside were like the graphics, and it's just did my camera just freeze up? Alright. So I'm going to turn off my webcam. Okay. Maybe I'll turn her back on, but, I don't know, like, it's like, I'd rather you guys hear me instead of having to look at my face being frozen. So sorry about that, folks. Yeah, my webcam froze 1-800 Awesome Sauce, so that's why I turned off the right webcam. Maybe if I turned it back on. Um, no, sorry, it's not gonna do anything. But let's just move on. And yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, okay, I used to have Mario Party DS. My biggest gripe were the graphics. Like, they should have had better graphics, but then again, it was like on Nintendo DS, and they had no idea like how to make the graphics better yet. So I want to see the Seven Star Spirits guard the Star Rod. Then Bowser steals the rod and wishes to be invincible. He'll kick Mario out of Peach's floating castle, and the adventure will begin. Yeah, let the fun begin. But you know what, guys? There is a certain video game that I really like for some reason want there to be like a movie on, okay? And before I could tell you guys that, we're going to take a brief intermission. All right, so be sure to stay tuned, you guys, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, I am back. I am definitely back. So I've seen Isaac's joined us. And so it's time to talk about what we've learned today. Okay, so graphics aren't good, but I cut it some slack. Well, yeah, I kind of enjoyed, I'm having Cheerios here. Yeah, I enjoyed playing the game regardless. I mean, the boss battle's pretty good. Yeah, boss battles. You gotta take down each boss before you get to Bowser. Alright, so... Okay. Alright, I think... Yeah. I think my webcam is working. So I guess, like whenever it freezes, then that's when I turn off the webcam. So, right now the webcam is working fine. So yeah, looky here, I got Cheerios. Welcome to the Cheerio spa. Okay, we got some more people coming in, so thank you for tuning in. Yep, definitely. Definitely. Alright, so anyways, I'm doing very well, thank you very much. So anyways, let me show you guys the video game that I have like a guilty pleasure of. And this is like my favorite video game in the Mario franchise. It's like I enjoy playing this game a whole lot. And I even did a live stream. I did so many live streams of it. Alright, so you ready? And my webcam froze again. Alright, so yeah, webcam had to be turned off again because it froze. So, yeah, sorry about that, folks. It's going to be off for the remainder of this podcast episode. But don't worry, we got visuals. We definitely have visuals. So, the Nintendo game that I kind of sort of want to see, like, as a movie. Please stand by. Okay, no, we don't need to see that. Ugh. Get off my screen. Thank you. This is what I want to see made into a movie. So what do you think, guys? Now, if you've been a follower of my YouTube channel, if you've been a subscriber for so long, then you've seen me play this on live streams a lot. And there's even a playlist of me playing this game live stream. And I'm thinking about doing a review on this game as well. Like, it's long overdue for a review from yours truly, Larry Boy Fanatic, the eyes and plunger ears of the Larry Boy multiverse. And we're including Bowser's Inside Story into that multiverse. Well, not really, but it's like a fan favorite of Larry Boy Fanatic, the eyes and pleasure ears of the Larry Boy multiverse. Okay, why am I repeating myself? So, yeah, I love the story of this. It's like Mario and Luigi getting sucked into Bowser's insides, and then you got like funny characters like Starlo, and you got this really badass villain called Fawful and his sidekick Midbus. Yeah, there's like a lot of things at stake here. And let's not forget Dark Bowser. Like when the Dark Star and Fawful merge. He's like, would you like some help with the review at some point? Yep, I will definitely take you up on that, Matt. That would be really, really cool. I just got to figure out the script and do some brainstorming, and I will get back to you on that, Matt. That would be really, really cool. Need to the I to the no. Into the I to the... What are you saying, 1-800-AWESOME-SAUCE? I knew it, Bowser's Inside Story. Yep, swelzers. Like, this would be so cool if this was made into a movie. Alright, sweet. Keep me posted. I definitely will. So it's got amazing characters. It's got a good story. Kind of like Thousand Year Door. And it's got a good premise. There is a lot at stake, and there's a lot of places to explore. Like outside or inside Bowser's body. I mean, seriously. There's like a lot of the NPCs are like I love how creative they are. And there's like a lot of one-liners and jokes, you know. Who would cast as Fawful? That's definitely a good question. Definitely a good question. We need an actor that's charismatic. We need an actor that can play like both funny and sinister. You know what I mean? I have an idea. I have an idea on who should play Fawful. How's about Sean Chiplock? Because given by his performance as Awful Alvin in the VeggieTales show, that's like, why not? Like, he could deliver both silly and sinister. That's like my first, yeah, that's the one voice actor I could think of right now. Unless you guys have other ideas. Or the guy that plays Randall from Monsters, Inc. I mean, that's another choice too. But either way, you guys, there's so many possibilities with this game right here. I mean, yeah. Alright, there we go, Matt. Steve Buscemi. I have no idea how to pronounce that. But either way, that can work, and Jack Black can be Bowser again in this one. That'd be really neat. Like the original cast members, like of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, can do pretty well in this one. But what about Starlo, you guys? Who should play as Starlo? Yeah, we need an actress that's charismatic, silly, and tries to be serious, you know? Yes, a voice actress with a lot of energy. Well, I'll definitely have to get back to that one. Doesn't mind being sassy. Because Starlo is pretty sassy. You know what I'm saying? Alright. But anyways, that's like my top pick, like, for what Nintendo should do. Because Bowser's Inside Story is like my favorite Nintendo DS game. It's my favorite Mario game. So that would mean a whole lot. Even if they incorporate it into like something else, like, you know how there's a lot of references, like, just by looking at the teaser trailers alone. If they can make a lot of references in one movie, then they can make a lot of references in another movie, should they do another movie. I mean, it's not set in stone yet, but people are begging for something, you know? Because, like, the Super Mario Bros. Movie is, like, so successful right now. Again, like, breaking box office records. It's like that movie's even got Disney scared. I mean, seriously. So, yeah, I think those were like my things that was have my I can't talk right now because there's a lot of ideas in my head. Alright, so we mentioned Luigi's Mansion. We mentioned Mario Party. And we've talked a bit about Super Smash Bros. And now we talked about Bowser's Inside Story. Alright, so 1-800 Awesome Sauce is leaving. I hope you have a great day. I know taxes can be a thing, I know, but you got this. You got this. So yeah, those were the video games that I played, and I actually, like, kind of want to see, like, a movie made from those games. I mean, if Nintendo and Illumination can at least, like, cram them all into one film and make a story out of that, it's like, whatever. It's like they're already doing it here with the Super Mario Bros. Movie. They would actually give us something new, you know? You know what's funny is, like, when I showed my mom the trailer to the Super Mario Bros. Movie, she was like, "Oh, is that a video? Is that a game?" I was like, "No, Mom, it's a movie." Yeah, because we're so used to, like, playing the video games. It's like, now that there's a movie, it's like, oh my gosh, wow. Definitely wow. So I'm super happy that I've managed to go see this movie. I definitely had a great time. So $6.22 was the price that I paid for my ticket. It was just like the standard viewing. It wasn't 3D. It wasn't like the D-Box special features or whatever that the movie theater has. It's just like the basic seating, you know? And then originally I wasn't gonna get anything from the concession stand because they're like so pricey on their food and drinks. But I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll splurge just a little bit, and got like a bottle of Coca-Cola and cookie dough bites. That's all I got from the concession stand. And it was like when I was walking towards the auditorium that the movie was going to be in, it was like I was just like super excited. I can't stress that enough. My experience was great. And I posted on my Instagram. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm showing off my ticket and showing off me going to go inside and see the movie. It's like I was on cloud 9, you guys. It was so amazing. Even though I still can't spoil the movie for you guys, because some of y'all haven't seen it yet, I promise you, it's worth going to see in a movie theater. And let me tell you, the feeling of FOMO, the fear of missing out, like it was eating away at me like during Easter weekend, because one of my friends saw it, and then another one of my friends saw it, and then it's like I'm in a Discord call with my friends, and it's like I'm the only person that hasn't seen it yet. So I was like, screw it, I'm going to go see this movie the next day. And that's exactly what I did. So it was totally worth it. It's like it's worth every penny to go see this movie. Like, it has to be seen in a movie theater, definitely. It's like when I got out of the movie theater, it was like I was just like still super excited. And it was like the wheels of my head started turning, you know? It started turning, and I was like, oh, I could do this for a video. I can do that for another video. I can make fan art. Just like the fan art that I showed to you guys. So, yeah. Honestly, I had a great time watching this movie. And you're going to have a great time watching this movie too. It's like, if you haven't seen it already, I advise you not to watch any of the reviews. Do not go to Rotten Tomatoes. Do not view any clips from the movie, because you have to see it for yourself. You have to. It's like, even if you go by yourself or go with your family, it's like, you gotta see this movie. And I think, like, according to the news outlets, like, this set like a standard for video game movies. I mean, that is the standard. It's like, I think video game movies are gonna be much better now that we got movies like Super Mario Bros. Movie. Alright. Cheerios. Cheerio! Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna be reviewing it, obviously. And then, well, I'm not sure when I'll have the review out, but eventually. I kind of want to hold back a little, that way, like, some more people can go watch this movie. Because I know some of you guys haven't seen the movie yet, and that's why I was a little hesitant on the spoilers and asking people not to spoil it in the comments. But yeah, reviews happening, obviously. But LBF, you're being too harsh. The critic score is justified. the movie doesn't have that agenda in it. Well, it kind of had some kind of agenda, but that's as far as I'm going to go. With or without agenda. I don't even know what the agenda means, so... Like, what's the agenda? I was like, are we planning something? Do we have a planner? Am I writing it down on some form of planner? Like, okay, here's the agenda for today. It's kind of like going into the office, you know what I mean? It's like I have a secretary. Okay, so what's the agenda for today? Well, we got this and we got that and we got this and we got that. Okay, and closing time is at 5 or 6 in the evening. Yeah, I understand what you mean, Matt. Alright, so reviews happening. And you know what else is happening? The fan art of Bowser and Luigi that I showed you guys. And I'll even post this picture on my community tab. That way you get to see what my sketch looks like. And then tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central, which is 12 p.m. Eastern for some of you guys. Yeah, I will keep you guys posted when it comes to tomorrow's live stream. Because, yeah, as I said, this movie, like, got my head spinning, got the wheels turning in my brain. So it's like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I even did like a parody video recently. So yeah, go check out the movie and be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream. So, just to recap, folks, we talked about Mario Party, we talked about Luigi's Mansion, we talked a little bit about Super Smash Bros. Like, I wouldn't mind that being a movie. But I'm kind of sort of like banking on Bowser's Inside Story to become like a movie. Even if it's direct to DVD. I don't care. It's like, I want to see this in action. And I've told you guys over and over that I love Bowser's Inside Story. I did live streams of me playing that game. And I really want to do a review on that movie. I want to do a review on that video game eventually. So, yeah. Yeah, those were my thoughts on what movies Nintendo should make next. I mean, yeah. Whether they do a sequel or not, well, I can't really divulge into that because, again, no spoilers. But you know what? Either way, you guys, Nintendo and Illumination should do more movies together. Period. Do more movies. They make a great team. They definitely make a great team. And if you saw the thumbnail to this video, it's Jack Black's Bowser combined with the Bowser's Inside Story, Mario and Luigi, and Starlo. It's like, I think that would be like a fun movie to watch. Bowser's Inside Story. Well, anyways, you guys, this was a very interesting podcast episode. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the podcast. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm still on cloud 9 when it comes to the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Like, it's amazing to watch. It's like, you definitely get your money's worth. Go check it out if you haven't seen If you haven't seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie, go check it out. Go spend your money there. It's kind of like saying, the Krusty Krab, come spend your money here. Thanks again for entertaining us. Why, you're welcome, Matt. You're welcome. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the show, there's always Patreon or becoming a channel member. You can also follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Check out my Redbubble merch store. And I also have DeviantArt, which I'll be posting some of my fan art of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Yeah, I would definitely post it there. And, all that Shi-Banga-Bang. Yeah, I feel like doing another episode next Friday. So Fridays are when I'm going to be doing the podcast, unless I say otherwise. But don't worry, I will keep you guys posted. God made you special and he loves you very much. Well said, Isaac. Well said. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream where I will color my fan art of Bowser and Luigi. Yep, that's going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so this has been your girl, Larry Boy Fanatic. Well, also Ronnie, who plays Larry Boy Fanatic, the eyes and plunger ears of the Larry Boy multiverse. So be sure to stay tuned for the live stream, and be sure to stay tuned for my upcoming reviews. Yeah, I have like a top 5 list in the works right now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. That's our show.